The federal government is stepping in to ease the fears of a banking crisis following the second and third largest bank collapses in U.S. history over the weekend.
Top banking officials say depositors at those institutions and others in danger will get their money back. Amy Lou has more from Washington.
Well, Destiny and Patrick, cash-strapped and unable to fulfill withdrawals from depositors, Silicon Valley Bank ultimately collapsed. Now the U.S. government says it's taking extraordinary steps to make those deposits whole and prevent a chain reaction. Top U.S. banking officials announcing a new federal lending program for struggling banks, stopping a possible chain reaction of runs after the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank. Clients will have access to their money today, including those with holdings exceeding the $250,000 insurance limit. Regulators closed Signature Bank of New York Sunday as the panic spread, the administration assuring all depositors will get their money back, underscoring an overall resilient banking system.
It has a better foundation than before the financial crisis. That's largely due to the reforms put in place after the financial crisis, and our Treasury Secretary is at the helm and working diligently with regulators.
And this morning, the UK Treasury says a British bank has now bought the UK branch of Silicon Valley Bank. Meanwhile, here in the U.S., President Biden is demanding accountability for the mess, which he will speak on later today. In Washington, I'm Amy Lou, WYFF News 4.
Well, officers from around the upstate took part in crisis intervention training at the Greer Police Department. The goal of the training is to get people with mental illness into treatment rather than into the criminal justice system. The training is a 5-day course involving role-playing in different scenarios with dealing with people with mental illness. This past week was the final exam where officers demonstrated the techniques they learned during their training. NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, holds crisis intervention training every month.
A venue showcase was held at Judson Mill in Greenville for its brand new event space. Look at this. Located at 701 Easley Bridge Road, Judson Mill is a revitalized historic textile mill that now flaunts 2 venues and 2 newly renovated event spaces called the Annex and the Smokestack. Yesterday, the public was able to go on a tour, meet with the vendors, and explore options for future events.
We host everything from corporate events, weddings, festivals, kind of anything that you're looking to do, we can totally handle.
And it's a beautiful space, and the showcase also featured event design inspiration as well as a wine tasting.
A beloved tradition continued at the Chicago River as it was dyed green in honor of St. Patrick's Day. Boats began the process by weaving their way down the river, dropping green dye into the water. Eventually, the whole river was turned bright green. Crowds of people gathered to watch the process, which kicks off Chicago's St. Patrick's Day festivities. The dye used is a type of vegetable dye and has been called completely non-toxic by the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency. The river stayed green for only about 5 hours. Still so cool to see that.
I love it. And a Guinness was had by all.
That's the life.
Yes, yes it is.
Well, the annual St. Patrick's Day Parade and Festival was held in downtown Greenville at Noma Square this weekend.
Yeah, there was plenty of green there as well, food and drinks, plus green food and drinks. But there was also a fundraiser for children battling cancer.
WYFF News 4 photojournalist Josh Strickland gives us a glimpse of the fun.
Bagpipers and Shriners and lots of floats and cheerleaders. St. Patrick's Day all over the world is a great celebration for everything Irish. It's a great day to wear green. Come out, have a good time, have a beer, have a drink, have a good something to eat, corned beef and cabbage. We're also doing this all in benefit of the St. Baldrick's Foundation, which is a pediatric cancer charity.
Up first, Ryan Stoltz!
They're going to be shaving heads.
These kids, they don't have a choice in going bald. I do. And I do it in solidarity with them. And I'm going to continue to do it until I don't have hair to shave anymore.
We've raised over $70,000 for pediatric cancer. It goes toward Children's Hospital and all the great pediatric cancer work that goes on here in the upstate. The weather permitted and it's nice and cool, not too hot, not too cold, just right, a great day to be Irish.
Family store. All right, that was WYFF News 4 photojournalist Josh Strickland there reporting. Okay, Greenville Drive fans are kicking off the season with excitement. The third annual Fan Fest was held at Fluor Field Saturday. Fans got to enjoy live music, games, food, drinks, and even a blood drive. This will be the Drive's 17th season. Baseball season is almost here.
Yeah.